liberal tears gun oil because America.
Hey guys, Stag, Stag Wastelanders. I know it's been a while since I've been on a video and since I've done any videos, but wanted to do this video today. I wanted to talk about everything that's been going on. I know I've been absent. Before we get into this video, I want to remind you guys that we still do have our PayPal, Patreon. We have BitChute and Rumble. This video will be mirrored over on Rumble, and it will also be on BitChute. All of our videos actually are being transferred to both places. Again, please ignore the gunfire in the background and please ignore the wind as best you can. So today is November 7th, 2020, and it's about 2:40 in the afternoon, I believe. I decided to come out here, and as you guys can see, I'm in my parka, my fleck-tarn parka, my Tropin-tarn pants, and I do have my pistol on my side. Reasoning for that is simple. I think that we're headed for some rough times within this nation, and I wanted to get my point across without wearing my plate carrier. As you guys know, Wolfen and myself are some very staunch supporters of our republic. We're some very staunch supporters of the 2A community, and generally we're just patriotic Americans. That goes for all the members of the Wolfen Stag Wastelanders. I apologize also for my spitting. I do chew, and I've been chewing a lot lately with everything going on. But as many of you guys know, again, we're very staunch supporters of the Constitution and things like that. Some of you guys know that I got us into a little bit of trouble on Twitter once again. I'm not going to make another apology video. I think my first apology video pretty much stands and tells you how I feel about how the left is. If you guys haven't seen that, we can link it. But as things stand, we're ready to support the president fully and support whatever happens and the outcome that we're seeing of this election being stolen. And I know we're probably going to get in trouble for this video, or I'm probably going to get us in a little bit of trouble. I'm not saying that I have exactly conclusive proof, but it is currently being fought and there is evidence being brought forth. As the situation goes on, we're seeing the left, who was rioting and destroying things in the streets all summer to get their way, they're now backing down. Now that makes me question why they would back down. You know, if they were chanting the other night, F Biden, F Trump, but now they're not rioting, or is it because the media isn't covering it? There were riots in Denver again last night, and it makes me question a lot of the narrative and what's going on within our country. We've been through a lot of bad times before. Many times in this nation's history, we've been through some very divisive times. Unfortunately, right now is probably one of the most divisive times we've ever seen it in this country. And for that, we know what could possibly happen. We also know that a Biden-Harris administration, and I know I've spoken to it before about the honey badger brace situation, I'll bring that up again, and the ATF reclassifying that as an SBR, and a situation like that. They did this right before the election. The ATF is not a legislative branch, they're a law enforcement branch, so they have no power to make those determinations. But they're making them. And under a Harris-Biden administration, they'll be making those same determinations. We know that they'll put Beto O'Rourke, Mr. hell no, or hell yes, I'm coming for your AK-47s, your AR-15s. We know that they've made the statements that they're coming for our guns. They're coming for all of our rights. It's not just our 2A rights. They're coming for our First Amendment right. The left is making a list of Trump supporters, putting us on a no-no list, and we know how that goes with the governments that have done it in the past. One such government was the government of my ancestors' nation, one that my grandfathers went and fought against for this nation. Even though they were first-generation German Americans, they fought against that. And we're seeing this coming from the left. None of us have talked about putting people on lists. None of us have ever gone into that kind of a mindset. I don't have that mindset. I'm not going to put them on a list. But it's becoming dangerous. It's becoming pretty close, or pretty clear to me, that the left and their rhetoric is becoming very, very dangerous, and now is not the time to get complacent, to put our heads down and just say, oh well, we accept it. No, we don't accept it. We're not accepting this. We're not accepting the false narrative or the outcome. We're not accepting any of this. We will fight. We will continue to fight. I encourage everyone to continue to fight. I know I've said it, that my wife and my father-in-law and I have all agreed that we're probably never going to vote again because of this. Maybe I said that in anger, because I'm so angry about the way the system went. The way the system is being fraudulently used to commence a coup against our president. We also now have the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. I know it's Trudeau, but it's Justin Trudeau, coming out and saying that he will use the Canadian military to invade our sovereign territory to remove President Donald J. Trump. That can't happen. We cannot allow a foreign country to intervene in our elections or into our soil or into our sovereignty. This is the United States of America. This is not some third world dictatorship. So all you on the left that keep saying that the president is a Nazi fascist dictator, he's not. If he was, you wouldn't have been allowed to burn down your cities, destroy buildings, loot, harm people who have businesses, cause people to lose their jobs. But many of you feel that way. That's fine. That's your right to feel that way. But your feelings don't trump the facts. I encourage many of our followers to continue to keep their heads up. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. It's difficult for me. Anger's setting in, and I've been very upset about the current situation. But I'd like to encourage everyone to please keep your heads on. Let's not do anything rash. Let's allow the legal process to work. It's been said before, there are 3 boxes. We're currently on the 2nd box. Let's hope we don't have to go to the 3rd box. But those are just some of my thoughts on it. And again, I want to remind you guys also that we are still trying to help our brother Tyler Casper raise money. His links will be in the description. But for the time being, I want you guys to think about some of the things I've said. I know that a lot of my stuff that I say, a lot of people have said it's well spoken. I don't believe I'm very well spoken. I believe that, you know, I have so many things going through my head that, you know, I don't write a script for anything we do. I don't think that we should write a script for what we do. We want to show you guys raw footage and show you guys how we actually feel. We do some stuff that we've set up, and we kind of play off each other when it's, you know, like in my case it's me and Bear. We play off of each other. Wolfen and Tiger play off of each other. But that's what we do. That's what we do in our normal everyday life anyway, when all of us are together and things like that. We play off of each other. So if you guys feel that those are scripted, they're not. That's just how we act around each other, honestly. Truth be told, we talk a lot of crap to each other. We do it over the phone, we do it in text messages. We treat each other like brothers, because that's what we are. We are a brotherhood. And we will be standing shoulder to shoulder with patriots when it comes to that. But with all that stuff said and out of the way, I feel that I had to make this video, I had to make these statements, I had to get this stuff out. We're not encouraging anyone to go do anything stupid. If you want to protest, please feel free to go protest, as our First Amendment right allows us to do. But don't go out and riot and loot and do anything else that the left is doing. Let's do this as peacefully as possible. Let's not end up like the situation where we've been seeing all these big leftist cities go for the last year. And once again, I want to remind you guys that we're in this for the long haul. So let's stay together, let's stay in this for the long haul. This is far from over. It still has to go through the courts, it still has to go through the Supreme Court, and it still has to go through the Electoral College. Let's allow this to happen. I know, as I've said it on Twitter, I've been getting really discouraged about it. But guys, we can't lose hope, we can't lose that. We can't immediately jump to the third box, the third option. That's not what we're here to do right now. We are here to do everything legally possible. And if it does come to that, we allow them to make the first step. We allow them to make the first move. And they will make the first move. It's very clear in their rhetoric and everything that they've been saying that they are willing to make that first move. But we can't allow them to do that. So we need to do the legal process, and then we have to hopefully see them all charged for sedition and all of their crimes, and we hopefully will see them all thrown in prison. I hope this video gives you guys some hope. I hope that you guys can understand where, I know that you guys are probably as frustrated as I am, but I hope that you guys can see where the frustration is coming from, and understand that we are standing here with you. So as always, this is Stag with Wolf and Stag Wastelanders, and I'll see you in the wasteland. Hey guys, Stag, Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. I just wanted to come out here and take a moment to talk to you guys while I'm out here in the wasteland and mention that we have a Patreon account. I'm sure you guys have seen me post about it plenty and seen myself and Wolf and all over social media. But we wanted to let you guys know that we have set up a Patreon account where you'll be able to go over and see exclusive videos from us, behind the scenes, things like that. Every bit helps us film and helps us create better and better videos as we go on. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to go over there and become a Patreon or patron, we'd really appreciate it. For $5 a month you can get the basic entry package, and it goes all the way up to $100 a month, where you'll get to see exclusive behind the scenes videos. You guys will get to see plenty of what we do and how we're doing it out here. So if you guys wouldn't mind, head over to Patreon. The link will be in the description below me, and it'll also be in the first pinned comment. If you don't feel like being a Patreon or a patron, perhaps maybe you guys could consider just donating to us directly on PayPal. That link will be in the description below. Also, if you really like what you're seeing, go ahead and share out our videos, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon that should be somewhere down here, and you'll get notified whenever we do new videos. We're trying to make this a full-time thing, guys, and we can only do that with your help. If you guys could share out our videos, like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and even visit us on our social media. We're at Wolf and Stag Wastelanders over on Twitter, and I probably butchered that. But we're also over on Parler. So if you guys want to come out and talk to us directly, you feel free to do that. All of our social media will be posted down below. We also have a Facebook and an Instagram account. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to donate to us and help us continue this going, please visit the PayPal link below and the Patreon link below. Everything will be in the description and in the first pinned comment. So, thank you guys again, and this has been Stag with Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. Be safe out in the wasteland.